Welcome, Sagittarius, to the Major Awakening. Let's go ahead and get a self-care message. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, as well as Venus. I would also check this out if any of those significant placements fall in your ninth house as well. What is this self-care message here for Sagittarius Spirit? Thank you. So we got two, and the first one is authenticity. Live life for you, not the audience in your head. And it says your thinking will either make your happiness or take your happiness. You choose. So this is definitely about choosing. Like there's even a card in this deck that says something like, if you're going to make up stories, at least make them good ones. Something about so you get to enjoy it or live it twice. And so this is really about choosing the audience that is in your head. Are you going to feed into the audience that is encouraging you and motivating you and giving you sparks of creativity, or are you going to indulge in the naysayer thinking everyone has it, it's all a struggle? It's just some people's struggle is more than others because of what's been fed, not only by you, but also those that had a hand in rearing you during youth. So let's dive in and get this self-care message and see what's going on for Sagittarius. Let's see what is going on. What is the situation for Sagittarius? What does Sagittarius need to do now? What can wait until later? What's something that Sagittarius needs to hear? And what Sagittarius should be avoiding? All right, Spirit, what's going on for Sagittarius? So this got me distracted. This being knocked over like that. And as I was looking at it, it made me want to say that, I really don't typically get out of my comfort zone. I mean, this isn't too far out of my comfort zone. I'm not saying that. But, I typically don't get too far out of my comfort zone. But I do intend on taking the children ice skating, which will be the first time for my son, but it will be the second time for me and my daughter. So, this is I definitely feel like maybe trying something different outside of your comfort zone will help bring this into perspective. This could have to do with the gym. You could get some encouraging nudges from a Gemini child, if I'm just being honest. Okay. So a Gemini child could help you make this choice. There's definitely a need to lean into some Gemini energy in order for you to be able to make this choice with ease. But anyways, the situation at hand, we do have the Ten of Wands. So this is a self-care spread. So I'm definitely seeing that Sagittarius has a lot of responsibilities and burdens on their plate. That it's with this particular Ten of Wands, she's currently using the wands as lights for her path. When it gets too dark and she's too far off of one lesson, she sparks another one and it illuminates her path for so long, and then she sparks another one. So this is someone that, yes, while there is a lot that you've had to learn, there's a lot of trials that you've had to overcome, you have gathered what you needed in order to be beneficial for you along your journey. And so that is the situation. This could be what you're struggling to do, or it could be what you're in the beginning stages of and possibly feeling as if there isn't any payoff for it yet. And I lean towards that option because right here for what you need to do now is the Temperance card. This is all about being patient. This is about healing energy. This is about alchemizing the light and the dark in order to make something, a situation and a reality that is beneficial for you and your experiences. This is also divine timing. This is patience. So you really can't rush this situation. And that's what you're needing to do and focus on at this time. Now, what you can do later is you can the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. That's the perseverance. You don't have to worry about how to move forward right now. You can actually, this is literally saying you can actually worry about that later. You can worry about that later. Right now it's about taking the time to heal and to recover. You're not still in this survival mentality, or there's no need to be in this survival mentality right now. All right, so then we have what you need to hear, and what you need to hear is this Four of Wands. So this is definitely back to stability. I would like to clarify this for sure and see what's going on with that. I do feel like there's a need to with this energy here being what's anchoring the reading. It was the Page of Cups to the Magician was behind it, and the Lover's card was behind that, but the Page of Cups was on top. And so with this being the energy that is anchoring the reading, I really do feel like that this could be the need to really reflect and allow yourself to go into some inner child workings, so that that inner child can help you manifest the choices that truly fuel your authenticity. Because even though the Lovers is a Gemini card, it is absolutely directly across from you on the zodiacal wheel. And I think it's very creative that this particular tarot card put that the Sagittarian arrow tattooed on the feminine energy in the Gemini card. Because I really do feel like that is what it is that in order for, because Sagittarius is naturally a masculine sign. So in order for you to get and tap into your more feminine energy, I feel like that if you lean into this Gemini energy and pull with it the Gemini strengths and incorporate that with your Sagittarius masculine energy, then I feel like that of Gemini feminine energy will nurture your masculine energy very well. And it's something that I feel like is it's most powerful when you allow your inner child to manifest this workings. All right. Now, so for the what you should avoid is this Ace of Wands. I don't feel like right now is the time to actually implement anything new right now. I do feel like that this is Spirit saying dream and manifest something beautiful in your minds, but the time for action is not now. I don't feel like that the time for action is now, because I feel like that there's still some healing that needs to take place for you. You still have some offloading, some unloading to do. And, there may be a need to relearn certain ways that you've been offloading. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. For the Ten of Wands for Sagittarius, let's see what this is. This is the current situation for Sagittarius, Spirit. What's going on? Top and bottom, conscious and subconscious, please. Definitely a mental trapping that is trying to be put down. Let's see, Spirit, what's going on? So we have the Five of Swords and the Chariot card. So it's like subconsciously you want to, it's like you want to go forward, but there's this sense of, where do I start? I don't know how to do this. And the reason that there is because consciously you're operating and you're still acting off of old subconscious thought patterns. So in order to be able to move forward and overcome these obstacles, you must lighten your load. Because right now you're moving at a foot pace when you could be on back of this ox here, but this ox is carrying all of your baggage. So while you are, excuse the background noise, guys, but while you are currently offloading some things and using those lessons to your advantage to light your path on your journey, there's still some things that still need some TLC, some attention, some healing. And I feel like that once that's done, then I feel like that you'll be able to have more direction about yourself instead of aiming so hopelessly, just trying to win at all costs, but there's no that sense of direction to what your winning is to look like. What do you want your winning to look like? Spirit, can you please clarify the Temperance card for what Sagittarius needs to do now? We have the Page of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Absolutely. It's time to cut through the childhood wounds. There are toxic things, toxic ways of communicating, toxic ways of, the temper tantrums that we have as adults. Those are, believe it or not, those are learned from our childhood. The only thing that it was no favors. The only thing that we have done as we've gotten older is matured it so that we don't appear so childish. But you are still, the trappings of that concept is still based on your inner child that has not been allowed the opportunity to mature and grow up so that you can integrate them in your everyday life. So right now, that's why this action is being told to be like, you need to avoid this right now. You need to avoid starting anything new passionately. I feel like this could be physically as well, like giving something another go around. But I feel like this needs to be avoided because some things there's still some immaturity that has to be addressed. It has to be addressed. It's creating a sense of confusion for you. But if you can allow for your inner child to feel safe so that they can voice their input and you take heed to it, and know that if you're going to jump on this idea that you're getting from your inner child, or your inner child, you know that your inner adult knows that, I know how to provide stability or protection, and then the spiritual side of you, and I know how to provide openness. So all of these things need to be incorporated in order to really get the most of your inner child right now. And so until you've cut away the things that prevent you from incorporating your inner child, your adult self, and your spiritual self, then you're unable to really take inspired action forward. Let's move forward. So the what you can do later is the Nine of Wands. Can you please clarify? Oh, wrong deck, guys. But looky there. Damn, that's the devil right back at the bottom of the deck. What is this wounded warrior energy? What is the Nine of Wands talking about for Sagittarius? For something that they can do later. Wow. So we have the Six of Swords, the Fool card, and the Six of Wands. So it's like you want to move forward. You want to have victory. You want to move things to calmer waters. But it's like the energy that you are going at it right now is exhausting you. So this is something that can be put off later until you can address what is actually driving you to put the energy in for this victory and this success. What is driving you to have this desire to take this new beginning? That needs to be addressed, because right now, and I feel like that there are some toxic things that have to be closed up. Some learned behaviors from your childhood that have to be cleared up. Four of Wands for what Sagittarius needs to hear. Why is the Four of Wands here for what Sagittarius needs to hear? So you definitely need to hear some truth and clarity. But usually after I go on a long tangent and I get the Ace of Swords, that is telling me that what I said was absolute truth for someone needing this message. Yes, so we got the Tower card and the Page of Swords. So what you need to hear is that there could be there's some radical changes that need to be made within your home dynamic. And consciously, you know that there has to be a significant change made. But it's like subconsciously, you decide to sit in this Page of Swords energy and just investigate, research. But as far as like implementing things inside of your home life, you're not really doing that. And so that is needing to be addressed here for you, for sure. Yeah. And I feel like that because of the amount of energy that this situation, the radical change that this situation is calling for you to implement, there won't be enough energy for you to spread here and here. this needs to be cleared up in order for clarity to flow, so that you can know where to direct your passion and how much passion you have for the choices that are going to be illuminated for you. All right, Spirit. And this is what should be avoided is the Ace of Wands. Can you please clarify this for Sagittarius? So we have the Hanged Man and the Moon card. Absolutely. What should be avoided is taking new beginnings, or, taking inspired action, because I feel like that right now there are some things. Oh, well, hold on. Let me see. I just got a different message. Okay, so what Spirit is telling me is that there is going to be a change in stagnant energy. And I feel like that at this moment right now, if you take this passionate, inspired action towards something, it is going to be considered a false start, and it will get stuck. And the reason that this is because there are some things that are unknown to you right now. There are a lot of things that you are unaware of regarding this situation. And without doing this work over here, this healing work, and this making a radical change in the home front, then I feel like that these unknowns could cause you to be quite triggered and cause some delays in your progression forward. They would definitely cause some false starts. So that's what I'm feeling there. So let's get ready to wrap this message up. I want to use a couple of cards to wrap this up. We'll get a Moonology first. And this is the self-care message for Sagittarius, Spirit. Self-care message for Sagittarius, please. Thank you. Conclusions are within reach, yes. But there is just a need to hang tight and do just a little bit more work. Communication is definitely key. There's a need to communicate something very clearly within either your home life or a connection that involves stability for you. There's something about speaking truth on an unstable, unsolid foundation. Speak the truth in it so that it can clear away anything that has created a false foundation needs to be cleared away. And communication is very essential to that. Let's get an Archangel Michael, and then I want to get a Raise Your Vibration, and then we're out of here, guys. What is an Archangel Michael? If you are resonating with these readings, guys, it would absolutely do this channel just a free small gift to hit the like button. It does help get these messages out to other Sagittarians in need. So we have Pray from the Heart. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concern and watch miracles unfold. So lighten your load, enjoy yourself, have fun, stop worrying so much. Begin to be grateful for what it is that you do have in this moment, and ask the divine to handle and work out any concerns that you do have, and miracles will begin to come in, and I can vouch for that. All right, Spirit, what is the Raise Your Vibration here for Sagittarius' self-care message? This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, as well as Venus, in any ninth house placements. Spirit, what is going on? What is the Raise Your Vibration for Sagittarius here? Okay, that's what you want. It says, my high vibes heal the world. Absolutely. So lighten your load, lift your vibrations, and it sends those signatures out to those things surrounding you, and then those things begin to transform, and then you can have a whole different reality than what it feels like you are in right now. And know that the path that you are currently on, or the path that you desire to be on, is supported. I am supported on my path. The universe absolutely supports the journey in which you are on. All right, Sagittarius, I pray that these messages provided you with some guidance on your journey. If these messages did resonate, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. If you really liked what you heard here, we would absolutely invite you to hit the subscribe button. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, guys, let's choose peace, love, and light, guys.